සීලම් දනන්ට ප්‍රාර්ථනා කරනවා සුබමු සුබ මධ්‍යහනක් වේවා කියලා. ඉතින් ඔන්න අපි අදත් සවිශේෂී සෙග්මන්ට් එකක් එක තමයි එකතු වෙන්න සූදානම් වෙලා ඉන්නේ. විශේෂ අමුත්තෙක් ඇවිත් ඉන්නවා. මේ අමුත්ත නම් ආවේ සෙනසුරාදා නෙමෙයි. හරියටම ඔක්තෝබර් 14 වෙනිදා අඟහරුවාදා දින තමයි මේ අමුත්ත සීනිගම ගුණජය සතුට පදනමේ සීනිගම අති විශිෂ්ට මධ්‍යස්ථානයත් එක්ක ඒ වගේම අපේ ස්පෝර්ට් සෙන්ටර් එකත් එකතු වෙන්නේ. මේ එකතු වෙන්නේ ඇයි කොහොමද මේ අමුත්ත අපිත් එක්ක සම්බන්ධ වෙන්නේ මේ සීලම දේවල් ගැන කතා කරන්න හැමදාමත් වගේ අපේ මැදිරියට අමුත්තම එක්කගෙන ඇවිත් තියෙනවා. අපිට උරුපුරුදු අමුත්ත හැමදාමත් එන අමුත්ත අපේ ගුණජය සතර පදනමේ ගරු නිර්මාතෘතුමා සභාපති කුෂිල් ගුණසේකර මහත්මයා. අපි එතුමන්ට ආයිබෝවන් කියන ගමන්ම එතුමන්ගෙන් අහලා බලමු කවුද මේකන් ආපු අමුත්ත කියලා. ආයිබෝවන්
සුවපත්ය සනසුම ලැබේවා කියලා ප්‍රාර්ථනා කරනවා. Yeah, today is a pretty extraordinary day because we have one of the swimming, great coaches present here with us from Australia, and it has been such a pleasure to have him from almost 8 o'clock when I picked him up, and he was there on time as usual, and he came for a session to look at our swimming talent and train and coach and give some fine tips to all the rural disadvantaged background swimmers who otherwise would never get the chance. So we are very fortunate in that sense. He's Mr. Alan Thompson, the very highly performing coach of a different caliber. I think he's the Australian head for Swimming Australia at the time when he was coaching. He had I think the best campaign at Olympic gold medals in Beijing and also in Athens, and also the World Championship in Montreal, Canada. So it was some kind of a coincidence that we got to meet him, have him brought him to the Foundation of Goodness, because Harry Solomons is a long-standing associate of the Foundation of Goodness. He's been one of our benevolent donors for a very long time, even sometimes before the tsunami, but more so after the tsunami for the last 20 plus years. And he's done some truly magical, amazing work for a sports center, including setting up the battery repair unit, giving of his equipment that he had in New South Wales, Australia at Kings Grove. So I was telling him, can you not ask Mr. Alan Thompson to come down one day to the Foundation of Goodness, because Alan's brother has been here with Harry one time, and then having known his amazing swimming profile, we wanted someone of his caliber to encourage, motivate and inspire swimmers. So when I rang Harry and told Harry about, I think probably month or can't remember, but at least in the last 2 months, and said, what about Alan? I spoke to you some time ago, many years, but you've forgotten and you're not getting him to come to the Foundation of Goodness. He said, yeah, I'm going to try. I met him. I'm very good friends with his brother. And then he rings me just about 2 weeks ago and says, guess what? Alan is on tour with a group in Sri Lanka. He said, where? He said, listen, he's coming to Gaul. So when he's coming to Gaul, you got to pick him up and see what you can do. And here's the number. Communicate with him direct. And that's what I did. And now he's here. We've had a magnificent morning, where he's gone to the pool. There were about 40 to 50 swimmers out there. There were a few coaches. I tried to spread the word, but of course it's a Tuesday, working day, school day. But the lucky ones got a chance to attend, and he gave us a lot of fine tips about improving the technique and various strategies that he gave us which we didn't know, and we are very fortunate to implement them as we go along. So great to have Alan. Welcome to the Foundation of Goodness. I know you were coming to the Sports Academy, but I took the opportunity of taking you around the Center of Excellence that originally MCC built and supported by a property group called the OIOB in Australia. And Australians have been benevolent to the extent that they have been a huge and integral part of the Foundation of Goodness. So it's only just about 1st of October, the newly appointed Australian High Commissioner came to visit us, his first official visit outside, Colombo. So I think you wrote in the guest book just after him, and we are very privileged to have always the Australians, beginning from Shane Warne. I cannot forget the late Shane Warne, who's like so flamboyant, amazing personality. He's the one who actually put us on the map in Australia when he came with the 60 Minutes just 30 days after tsunami struck. But we have you here now. We are the person who's in the moment, and we are so grateful and cannot adequately thank you enough for taking that time and coming out here for 4 hours. As I always say, volunteering is priceless because the time you give cannot be taken back, relived. So in that context, we are very, very fortunate to have you. It's your empathy, it's your compassion, it's your goodness and kindness that even made you come out of the group when the group had another excursion, including leaving your spouse, but for a very worthy cause. And may that alone bless you abundantly to go from happiness to happiness. And over to you, Alan.
Well, thank you for having me here, and thank you for showing me around. And it's certainly your foundation certainly exceeds what I thought it was doing. Just so many providing so many different opportunities for local people to improve their lives, and in particular the young children. With the sports centre, I've always thought that sport is a great way to assist in the education of young people and assist in the life skills of young people. So it's an amazing place you have here. You should be so proud of what you've built, and you should be. I can just see in the eyes of all your staff that you have here that the high respect they have for you and the enjoyment they seem to have in working in this environment. So I'm really glad that I came out here today, and I hope we can build on the dreams that we've tried to sell to the coaches and the swimmers this morning in the future.
And going back to the swimming part, and you were at the pool more than probably 3 hours there, advising the coaches, seeing the different age categories of swimmers dive into the pool and swimming in front of you. Maybe they would have had pressure to showcase their talent to you, but I know you picked up on a few and gave them some fine-tuning areas, and also some amazing tips to the coaches as well, like train the trainers. And some of them came from far to just because you're here. And what in those 3 hours, what is it that you actually think, and how do we improve and keep going? I'm sure the raw talent that you saw has some potential, but they need to make it last and finish.
I think that the basic parts of the structure that's required are there. It's just that you need to just build on all those small points. What happens in training, and the technical issues that you have with swimming are boundless, But I think there's also things about how that we have to. The biggest thing a coach has to be is someone who inspires not just the swimmers to achieve, but inspires the parents to be the backbone of that achievement, because the kids can't do it on their own. They have to have their mums and dads with them. So we've got to sell the dream, not just to the kids. We've got to sell the dream to the mums and dads too, and then that really builds the team. Then if you've got all the coaches and all the parents and all the swimmers on the same page and all going in the same direction, then the chances of success are increased enormously. I think there's the starts are there. There's some good little kids in the water there. They're showing some very good determination, and a lot of them have really good skills already. So the coaches are obviously doing a pretty good job. I make it a point to try and learn something new every day. So hopefully the coaches learn something today that will help them and the young men and women there to achieve what they want to achieve.
I think the advice, the coaching and the guidance that you gave them will linger in their memory, to be more inspired, motivated, encouraged to do the best. And I saw in some of them, like they were, uplifted probably with your visit, and just the fact that they got to meet you, having produced lots of champions like Ian Thorpe as well, has been truly phenomenal. So I only hope one day you can come and volunteer with us at some point in time, and bring your lovely wife as well, and have a holiday in Sri Lanka. I know it's a bit, summertime is pretty hot and humid, but to compensate, you have a beautiful ocean to jump into and refresh and rejuvenate yourself. So we're very, very fortunate to have you. I mean, thanks to Harry again. Gratitude is the best attitude. So I want to extend my heartfelt appreciation and value to Harry for connecting the two of us, and thank you for staying in touch and making this happen, because I knew I came specially from Colombo to make sure I welcome you, and I take you to the pool and introduce to everyone, and the kind of experience and the expertise you have and what you gave offered today to many of them will stand the test of time. And I'm sure we need to, I don't know whether it's swimming or elsewhere, we haven't still won a gold medal. So that elusive gold medal is what I'm trying to chase even in 2032. In your case, you've got about 50 medals under your belt, but we Sri Lankans love cricket and playing especially against the Aussies, and that's where we have excelled, but we need to go beyond now and make this happen. So I think your visit probably could be that platform or the foundation to take it beyond. So again, many thanks for being out here. I appreciate your time. I value your support and volunteering engagement that you undertook, leaving your group behind again, was something truly remarkable. And I always say most miracles are just good people with kind hearts, and that's what you exhibited. So I'm very, very pleased, and wherever there's kindness and goodness, humanity eventuates, and that's what you did. And also to have a positive outlook, and I'm sure your self-worth also will enhance looking at this plaque that we very gratefully presented to you, saying you did something for the good of others who cannot repay the favor. And thanks very much indeed.
My pleasure. My pleasure. It was great to be here. Thank you.
Thank you very much indeed.